I'm throwing us a curveball here, right?
Oof.
So,
Oof.
because I saw some people,
Yes.
you know,
Big conversation.
so they said Jack Eichel is better than Connor McDavid. Eichel is a better playoff performer, and Eichel won a cup, so thus far has had a better career than McDavid.
Okay.
All right, so like this.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. You go first, please.
Relax. All right. Listen, he's from North Clemson. He's around my neck of the woods, New England. I like Jack Eichel. Liked him when he played in college. BU was fun to watch his games. He had a good season. 67 games, 27 goals, 39 assists, 66 points. Okay, like good season, right? Connor McDavid in 82 games had 64 goals. In 89, he had more assists than Eichel had points for 153 points. Can we stop? Can we stop now? Like, this is ridiculous. I don't know if some people are just being trolly or whatever. Maybe there's some element of that. But there is no way in hell I'm taking Jack Eichel over Connor McDavid. And that's not to say I don't think you can't build around Jack Eichel. Obviously you can. He's a fantastic player. I actually said in that ending video about the Vegas Golden Knights, I could see Eichel scoring maybe 90 to possibly 100 points next season with the right line combination. It's never been a thing of talent for Eichel. It's just, can he stay healthy? And another year removed after that very serious neck surgery, I think the sky's the limit for the guy. But he's not better than Connor McDavid. I think that's just lunacy in my opinion. Because when I look at Connor McDavid's season, he had 153 points, but season before that, 123, then 105. Yeah, in the lockout shortened season, he had 105 points. I just wanted to double check that. Not lockout, sorry, pandemic shortened season. 105 points. I think it's a little bit crazy to say Jack Eichel, who, really good player, right? But let's look at his career totals. I mean, the highest he's had in a season is 82. In 77 games played, 28 goals, 54 assists. Very good player, very good center, amazing playmaker. But let's just not act like Eichel now is just better than McDavid because he's got a cup. I mean, what is your thought? Because I think that's just blasphemous. That's crazy.
Okay. All right. So, very simple. McDavid, as an individual, is better than Eichel. Period. There is no questioning this, right? Obviously, the point totals dictate that. Now, if you look at their careers, Jack Eichel has the fortune of ending up on a more complete team than McDavid. So in that aspect, Eichel has had a better career because of that, because he ended up on the right team. Whereas McDavid has not had that fortune. He's on a team that still cannot defend for their lives.
No.
Okay, so if you look at them as an individual, McDavid is definitely by far the better player all around. If you look at what their career entails as far as like team-wise, Eichel has had the fortune of obviously ending up on a Stanley Cup winning team before McDavid. And now they still both have a decent amount of career left. So you look at it and maybe McDavid wins 3 or 4 Stanley Cups in the next 3 to 5 years. You don't know, but to this point, the individual accolades definitely go to McDavid. The team accolade goes to Eichel. But it doesn't mean that Eichel is better than McDavid. Impossible. It's just not a thing.
So this is the thing, right? So, because this is something I really want to tune into here, right? I'm going to go to his playoff. What he did, he had an amazing playoff run. Amazing. 22 games played, 6 goals, 20 assists for 26 points. That's good. A plus 14. He played fantastic. 46.1 on the dot. You know, that's not earth-shattering, but that's solid enough. Let's go to Connor McDavid, shall we? This postseason, in 12 games played, he had 8 goals, 12 assists for 20 points. He was a -1 on the draw. He was 48, so a little bit better on the dot. The Oilers aren't losing because of McDavid. Now, he has a very good 1-2 combo with him and Draisaitl, but why are the Oilers losing? Because their defense is just not up to par, and Stuart Skinner couldn't stop a beach ball. Can we just be real about that? I think Stuart Skinner could develop. He's a young goalie. He's only 24 years old. But let's be very clear here. Could not stop a beach ball. And it's not like this is a one-time thing for McDavid. Last season, in 16 games played, 10 goals, 23 assists for 33 points. Jack Eichel had 26 in 22 games played. That's extremely good. I'm not throwing anything away from him in that regard. That's a fantastic postseason, but stop acting like Connor McDavid has not performed in the postseason, because that's just the furthest thing from the truth. The Oilers need to build a better team around. I would actually argue if McDavid was on the Knights, he'd probably already have a couple cups because of the system in which it's built around it. And there's maybe a whole different conversation regarding, salary cap and stuff like that. The Golden Knights made it work. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Jack Eichel is like around 10 mil, right?
Yeah.
So I know this is a random subject matter. I thought it'd be a good way to end the show because I saw a lot of Connor McDavid blasphemy. I'm like, let's slow the roll on that. Let's slow the roll.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, man, whoever's saying that is living on hype, right? Yeah, you're hype. Eichel got to a Stanley Cup before McDavid. That's the hype. That's the truth. That's it. That's a good point for that player. But that doesn't mean that he's better than McDavid. It's just look at the numbers. Look at their capabilities. Look at what they do. And you can't even say that, McDavid is not a team player. Yeah, he's a team player. It's just the team around him is not good enough.
It's not to say I like Eichel as a player. I would love to have him as my franchise center. I think he's a fantastic player. In some regards, not completely, but it reminds me a little bit of Joe Thornton with his playmaking ability. I love Jack Eichel. This is not Jack Eichel slander, but stop slandering McDavid to prove a point that, obviously Eichel's better because he won a cup. That's just, Eichel's been on a far better hockey team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Who is the better player and who would you rather build around, Jack Eichel or Connor McDavid? I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.